All right, what's up, my comic book junkies? Wouldn't you know it? At the last minute, I had 10 minutes to go, and the computer just completely quit, and I had to restart the whole thing. Just made it here just in time. One person watching. I'm going to hang out a little bit and see who chimes in here. I just was on the phone with Surfblue himself. This gentleman sent me this kind package of comic books, or it could be other stuff. I don't know what's in it. I got old Betsy here to open it up. I was on the phone just recently with Tom Ryan. And today was out Christmas shopping with the grandson, finishing up everything. Man, it was just a nightmare out there with the traffic. Dang. But we went and seen Spider-Man, No Way Home. You know, it was pretty good. I liked it. What's up, Gary? It was good. I mean, it wasn't the best movie, but it was above average of what's been coming out. And my grandson loved it. So that's what really mattered. So I'm going to open this thing up. I got one watching, and let me wait a few minutes. So what's going on? Big Christmas party here tomorrow. We got about 30 people coming. Wife's away for the night with the daughter at Disneyland. And I just got home, decided to go ahead and do this. Surfblue, he sent me this package. He goes, I don't want you showing it until you do a live stream. So I waited. This is the first time I had a chance to do a live stream, and I sure appreciate it. He's a great friend. We talk all the time. I really can't wait to see what's in here. I'm really excited. We got 4 watching, so I think that's good enough. We'll go ahead and open this bitch up. So we got old Betsy here. We got Charlotte Caldwell in there, and Steve says hi. Thank you, Carla, or Charla, sorry. Adrian V Comics and Gary B. Okay, we're gonna open this up. And I had to get old Betsy out for dramatics. I'm trying to get a machete, and I keep forgetting to open my AOKs. So let's see if we can get this open with this butcher knife. There we go. Without cutting myself. I think this thing is so dull. Here we go. We're almost there. Bear with me. And one more. There we go. Okay, we're in. Man, I didn't grab my other knife in case I need it. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh, we got a bunch of goodies. Not just comics. So he knows I love my Recess. So snack of the day, Recess white chocolate cups. We got Joe 47771 in. Dave, the man himself, Surfblue is here. Super Russ 9000. All right, we're filling up. So we got some more snacks. Soft croissant, 7 days. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, that looks good and looks deadly at the same time. What else we got in here? So we got a toy. We got some action figures. Let's see what we got. We got some Heard It on the Grapevine raisins. Cool, cool. It was a great commercial. What was that, back in the 80s? Heard It through the grapevine. Here's another one. Man, I miss the 80s. I had the time of my life in the 80s. And then we got the Rhino. This is cool. This is be going up on the shelf. All these will be going up on the shelf right after the show. So you press his back here, and he does a little head bobbing. What's up? What's up? Okay. And Charlotte, I tried to call Steve twice, but he didn't answer. We got a card. Is there money in here, Dave? Oh, that'd be awesome. Silent Night, Holy Night from Mr. Dave says, thanks for the friendship. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Dave Roth Gary, Surfblue, wishing you all that is calm and bright in Christmas. This year I didn't get a whole lot of Christmas cards. I think this is my second one. What else we got? So I don't even know. Here's something weird. Let's check this out. Oh, it's a glass. It's a tumbler. Oh, let me guess, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut Coca-Cola? Is that what it is, Steve? I mean, Dave? It looks like a Pizza Hut cup. Nice. Let me go ahead and pour a little wine in here. But I gotta take off the cap. Little self-medicating. Cheers to you, Dave, and everyone out there. Happy New Year. Okay. So we got Flashpoint Red River. I think I used to have this. I don't remember this game. Definitely check it out. I like team shooters, especially on the 360. I don't know. It's like the Xbox One has better graphics now and better gameplay, but some of the games are just not as fun anymore. They just lose the element of fun from them. So I'll definitely check that out. My grandson wanted to come over and spend the night so we could play Xbox, and his mom wouldn't let him. And he also sent me this. My wife loves this show. And it's a pretty funny show. I remember watching it. And this guy here, I don't know the actor's name, but he plays the voice of Patrick on SpongeBob. It is a Pizza Hut glass, Dave. What's up, Rusty? We got 5 watching. So let's see. We got some more stuff here. We got Fully Charged Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Souvenir DVD. Welcome to Fully Charged, an all-new surge of circus entertainment from Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey. The 141st edition of the greatest show on earth is powered by the fantastic human feats and incredible animal performances. Now, raise your hands out there. Who out there as a kid went to the circus like at least once a year? You don't see the circus that much anymore. It does come to our town. Actually, I haven't noticed it here in a couple of years. But we have like a livestock pavilion, and the circus used to come. And when it come here to Ocala, my kids were little, I would take them every now and then. It's just something that kids need to experience. Rusty remembers the Coach Show. Yeah, and it's one of those shows that was really funny. Okay, so do we have a package here? I'm guessing these are comics. Let's see what's inside. And if you're not subbed to Surfblue, I would recommend you check out his channel. He shows comics, DVDs, video games. This guy's just like a regular pawn shop when it comes to all those things. He has Snack of the Day. Okay, so we got quite a stack of comics here. We have a Harvey. Nice looking copy, too. This looks near mint. Of Sad Sack. I've read these in the past. These are very funny. I love these kind of comics. Marvel Saga number 19, the official history of the Marvel Universe. Love these two. I just love reading about the history of the characters. And if I remember correctly, that each character is done by a different artist, so you get that very variety of art. Oh, this is cool. I need this, actually. I actually only have number 1. So now this is number 4. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, the Star Comics, which was an offshoot that Marvel did to kind of fill the void that Gold Key left when they went out of business. But I only have number 1, so sweet. I'm glad to have number 4. Another Charlton, Army at War. And I've been, over the years, found getting a love more for Charlton ever since Charlton 66. I started watching his channel. and I got a really a fondness for the books. There's so many titles by the publisher. I don't even know what this is. So it says Hero Comics Champions. I don't know what this is. Definitely would like to check it out, read it. Now, I think I have this already, but this is a childhood comic book. Batman Family. And then you got Batwoman over here, the original Batwoman. I know that her death was in this title, I believe. And is this, I think it's, yeah, it's a Jim Apparel cover. I love this series from the 70s. One of the books or series that I grew up on. Another great one, George Perez cover. And Justice League is fighting the evil squadron. I forget their name. I remember picking this up off the newsstand and reading it. A lot of floating heads there. And then you have the counterparts to Flash, Green Lantern. You have, I believe it's Phantom Lady. Counterparts of Wonder Woman. Pretty cool. Oh, I don't have this. Captain Britain M13, issue number 1. Then we have Avengers 329, Al Mingram cover. This is kind of near where I was picking them off the newsstand also. Man, I miss those newsstands. I wish we still had those. You could go to the pharmacy, like Walgreens, CVS, and they just have all the recent comic books out on the newsstand. They don't have that no more. You got to go to the comic shops now. Another Sad Sack. Harvey. The Mighty Thor versus the Gladiator. I know I don't have this issue. And then we got King Comics, Beetle Bailey. This is a comic strip that I would read every single day when I was a kid in the newspaper. How many people were like me that waited every day after school for the newspaper to come, and the first thing they did was grab the cartoon section? And that was me. Another annual, Mighty Thor. I'm not too familiar with this era. We got Guardians of the Galaxies there. Starhawk in the background. Then Justice League. I believe I have this. This is Justice League Annual number 1. I forget the name of this villain over here. It's a cool cover. I think it's a Perez cover too. Nope. Dick Giordano. Dick Giordano with Starro in there attacking the Justice League. But this is my era when I was buying off the newsstand. Now, this book here is, I think this is a pretty scarce book. It's a Gold Key Spotlight. Tom, Dick, and Harriet. Nice copy, too. These are the kind of books I like to get. These really weird kind of obscure stuff. All right, we got another one. We got some more snacks. Oh, I love these. These are so good. Andy's Candies. Creme de mint. Thins. I love it. I'll probably eat this whole pack. Like, okay, we got one more stack of comics. We also have a newspaper in the bottom. The Times. 2 dead in suspected murder-suicide. Victorian on Green Street. Let's look at the date of this. December 1st and 2nd, 2001, from Gainesville, Georgia, which is kind of funny because Gainesville, Florida is not too far from here. Lieutenant Governor says GOP should give up on Trump 2024. I say boo to that. I say Trump 2024. We need him back big time. Oh, my goodness, do we need him back? Okay, let's open this up. We got another stack of comics. Let's see what you got here. We says, Sir Dave said, I made sure there were enough soft snacks. Thanks, Dave. I'm still working on getting my temporary crown. But guess what? On my birthday, in February 18th, I get my permanent crown. I am so happy. Okay. Rusty says, I used to love a comic strip in the Sunday newspaper called Frank and Ernest. I think that was a one-panel strip, wasn't it? I think I'm familiar with that. Gary B says Sweet Avengers, and Rusty says he remembers the Coach Show. Okay, the bag is stuck here on the glue or the adhesive. Firestorm the Nuclear Man. Now, this is a comic that I actually started reading from issue 1 and was buying every month off the newsstand when it came out back in the 80s. Was done really great. The art was by Pat Broadwick. I remember that. It was just a really great series. Now, series number 1, volume 1, I think it only lasted 6 issues or something like that. But really cool character. I always dug him, and there was so much you could do with him. And his powers were so diverse. He could do anything with the nuclear powers he had. He could change like any matter into something else. Nice Super Friends. I don't know if I have this one or not. Trying to complete this run. This is number 14. Nice copy of that. You got the twins over here. Plus the origin of the Wonder Twins. I was a big fan of this. I'd watch this every Saturday morning in the 70s. Gary B says, I love the old Conan the Barbarian and Spider-Man comic strips. I also love Beetle Bailey and also Grimm. Beetle Bailey was one that I read. I remember that John Romita Sr. was drawing that Spider-Man daily comic strip at the time. And it was one that I always read. We got Adventures in the Unknown by ACG, number 156, April of May, sometime in the 60s, of course, with the 12-cent price. I think this character is called Nemesis. It was an original superhero that they tried out to kind of gain readership in the title. Gripping tales of suspense. So they're gripping. It's like, gripping. Ooh, nice one here. Outer Limits. Now, if you're old enough to remember the Outer Limits show, I think that was late 60s, early 70s. Really kind of groundbreaking show at the time. And that was something also that we watched I think it was every either Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. And it was similar to the Twilight Zone. I remember that one episode in particular where they had these alien ships came down and they had these gigantic ants. And that show really freaked me out. Now, this is a Dave Cochran cover. I have not read this yet, but this is my 3rd issue now. And I just love that cover. It has a like a Space 2099 feel to it. Really cool cover. And I didn't realize, but I keep picking it up whenever I can get it because it's so cool. Okay, Detective Comics numbers 585, Fever Breaks, and I know I don't have this one. Ooh, nice one. The Three Stooges, another show that I watched when I was a kid, either Saturday afternoons or Sunday afternoons. And they would run like 4 or 5 or 6 different episodes of the Three Stooges. Remember, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have cable. So we were pretty much hostage to whatever the TV stations ran. But they would run the good stuff like black and white classics on Saturday afternoons and Sunday afternoons on the weekend. Another nice one. A nice Dell. Painted cover, Indian Chief. Oh, I love it. You can smell that book. Oh, I can smell it the minute I lifted the other book off the top of it. Just really, really fun stuff. You know you're going to get a good story, a good read, something that'll take you a while to complete. There's nothing like these old Dells. And this is funny. I think I picked this up when it came out. I don't have it. So, I have it now. Annie, number 1, Marvel movie special. I think this was 1981 or 1982. Let me see. 82. At this time, Marvel came out with the Pope comic, some Indiana Jones. They were doing a lot of movie stuff. They were just kind of throwing a lot of stuff against the wall and see what stuck at the time. So pretty cool. Then we got Iron Man 200. So we got a milestone issue here. This is kind of the era kind of where I wasn't reading Iron Man. So just definitely like to check it out, see what was going on. Not familiar too much with the armor that he's wearing right there. What's up, Jerry? Harry Zalato's Stooges are Super 8 or 16 millimeter was worth collecting. Okay, so Harry, do you remember going to those strip malls and they had like that shop that had like the photographs of the celebrities along the wall? And then you go in and it had an array of 8 millimeter movies that you could buy. I remember those shops in like every strip mall that I went in Wisconsin and Milwaukee. Jerry, you probably remember that. They probably had those over there where you're at, Long Island. So we got another Super Friends, number 23. I don't think I have this one either. And Zaina and Jan look so cool in their purple outfits. And so what was the powers? One of them was anything with water or ice, was it? And then was Jan something with animals? Always some kind of weird animal would be like a bucket of water and a rhinoceros or a tray of ice cubes and a mastodon, something like that. Down in Australia, only in the pharmacies. You had cool. Oh, nice. Now, this is a book that I did pick up last year. And these can be a little bit pricey because this is the Flash Superman race. But nice to have a second copy of this. So I think there's 4 different races that started in the 60s. So it's a catch-22. Flash is the fastest man alive, but Superman is not from our planet, so he's not a man. And I actually haven't read this issue yet. Another great one, 90s foil cover. There was a copper cover, a silver cover. I think there was one more cover also, and they're all in the Avengers run. So they have like that race printing, and then they have also the metal foil. Really cool. Now, this will be my second issue of this. 13 going on 18 from Dell. The only thing simple about my wedding will be that groom. Because men are simple, women are complicated. I actually have another issue, but I have not even read it. I'm guessing it's got to be something like an Archie book. Champions. I think I've completed this run. I am not 100% sure, but if I haven't, I couldn't be missing more than 1 or 2 books in this. One of my favorite Bronze Age series is The Champions, simply because of this girl right here, Natasha Daredevil or Black Widow. And then you got Herc, you had Angel, you had Ghost Rider, you had Iceman. And last but not least, another issue of Super Friends. And plus the Wonder Twins starring in their own fantastic feature. I got to be pretty close to finishing this run with the 3 that Dave gave me. Let's see where we're at now. How long have we been in this? So we're almost a half hour. So guys, that's the Surfblue AOK. Thank you, Dave. I'm going to go to later. I'm going to watch some TV. I'm going to put these all in Mylar, rebag them, put all the numbers and issues and dates on the back and keys and all that stuff. I am behind on 3 hauls right now. You can see right here. I got a haul from a new comic shop. I bought a bunch of price guides from eBay. I picked up something from Ollie's, a toy and a book. I have a stack of Golden Age like this, so probably two videos with that. So I'm quite far behind, but with working and with the holidays, I just haven't found time to do any videos. I wish I did have time because I definitely want to show off or share some of the stuff that I have. That new comic shop where I got this just posted they have a half price sale going on this week, which ends tomorrow or today. I don't know. I didn't have time to get over there. Their wall books are half off. The back issues are half off. So Harry Zelato said any Mad paperbacks from the early 60s. I don't have any of those. I try really hard to stay away from the rabbit holes of treasuries, paperbacks. I try to stick strictly to comics if I can, but these other people have got me into toys, treasuries, digests. But so to limit myself from getting into those rabbit holes, I stick to finding it in high grade. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in. We've been here for a half hour. You got to see what Surfblue sent me. Check out I Love Disney and Comics. He also got a AOK from Steve. I mean, he also got an AOK from Dave. Dave is up in Georgia. Dave's a really cool guy. He's funny and he's just really cool. We get to talk every now and then. Check out his channel, Surfblue, one word. So everybody, you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, be safe. Night Hiker out.